Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Olivia and Carl's apartment, Carl's preparing dinner in the kitchen while Brian's in the living room playing with his toys. And as Carl stopped and went to where Brian is and got down on his knees to where he is. Oi, wanna help your dad set up the table? Yeah, okay, come on. And as they both got up and went to the closet. And as Carl got the silverware, Dad, when's Mommy coming home? And as Carl turned and looked at Brian, yeah, I wondered that same thing myself. Meanwhile, at the Grand Plaza Hotel in the suite, Olivia came in and saw a romantic setting before her that's everywhere in the room. And as she closed the door, just as Patrick came in from the other room, I take that you got the text I sent. Yeah, I did. And I don't give a damn because I'm glad to see you again. Really? Unlike last time? Which yeah, I had a court date. I didn't mean to take my first strangers on you. I missed you. That makes the two of us. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Wilma and Emily are talking. You really think that your plan's gonna work? It will. Trust me. Anyways, where's your husband? I don't know. He's been on trips lately ever since my grandfather John hired him as an intern at the Graham International in England. And as Julian came through the arc, and Emily and Wilma saw him. Julian, you okay? We're headed to the hospital. What's going on? It's your Aunt Helen. Let's go. And as they got up and left, just as Joseph came from the back, and as he has a flashback of him and Janet making love. And as the flashback ends. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Isabella, Sean, Claire, Greg, Grace, Jeremy, Ashley, John, CJ, and Matt are waiting while they're talking. Damn it! This waiting is frustrating. Yeah, tell me about it. Pull yourself together. Helen will pull through in the end. And as officers came to where Claire and Greg is, and they saw and got up and went to where they are. What's going on? You may want to see this. Is it about who tried to kill Helen and as CJ also got up and came to where they are? Honey, let us handle this. This is official, please. Mom, Dad, I want to know what's going on. We will tell you when it comes available. Please excuse us. And as Claire and Greg left with the officers, and as CJ thinking, when I find you, Chad, and trust me, I will. Make no mistake, I will make you pay. Meanwhile, in the table and file room, Rex has his gun ready, while Elizabeth has her knife behind her also ready. And soon, the door opens, and it's revealed to be Lucas, relieving Rex and Elizabeth. Really, guys? Who the hell you thought it'd be? Tay? No, we don't want Marcus. Why would she be a plum? Dude, she's still out to get me for trying to kill Jacob. That's why we're making certain that'll happen. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya came in and put the folders on her desk. And as she has a flashback of her and Brody talking, I really don't like leaving my wife here. Oi, you have a mission to fulfill. I will be okay. You're not just saying that. No, I mean that. I will be here waiting for my husband to return. And as the flashback ends, with Karen, Julie, Susan came in, and Taya turned and saw her. Karen, I didn't see you come in. I heard what happened. Matt and his family think I'm out to kill Vanessa. Provides nonsense. We both know you would never try to do that at all. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Carl and Olivia's apartment, Carl and Brian are finished sitting at the table in the dining room, just as someone knocked on the door. Mom's home. I'll find out. And as Carl went and arrived and got the door, and it's Harold. Harold, I have some not so good news. Can it wait? My wife should be home any minute. Yeah, the thing is, it is about your wife. Meanwhile, at the Grand Plaza Hotel in the suite, Olivia and Patrick are slow dancing to music. This moment feels so amazing that I'm loving every minute of it. As am I. Your mate Wilma must have made this all possible. I really meant what I said. You may have to remind me, seeing that I've forgotten. I love you, and I think my husband may not be the man I thought he might be. You think he set your brother on purpose? It really makes me wonder. And then again, I found a bag of weed in his bag in the classroom. Don't say anything, but I'm glad you told me, because I'm gonna help take him down so we can get back together. I already am. So, why don't we enjoy this night, and tomorrow we can begin our plan. There's one more thing you should know. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Joseph's thinking, just as Daniel came to where Joseph is. Dude, you okay? Yeah. By the way, I haven't seen you in a while. Been working, trying to keep myself together, and from thinking about my mom. Dude, you should live your life so you won't regret it. I'm just worried about her, man. I mean, bad enough she had us banned for no reason. I mean, I'm trying my best to protect her, but I've been hearing from an inside source on how the inmates been treating her. When I found my parents, it felt like everything was coming back into place, and I know you want her back. Thing is, nobody wants her because of her past crimes. Meanwhile, outside, Meredith is watching Daniel and Joseph through the window talking. Meanwhile, at the site of the accident, Claire and Greg are looking at the forensic crew who's securing the area while taking pictures. Let's get to Claire and Greg who are talking. The way the impact was, Helen is very lucky to survive that. Yeah, as if the other driver didn't even see this car. I wonder what caused this. Could it be the usage of cell phone? Yeah, I cannot believe how evolved that's become. Tell me about it. I mean, kids these days have been doing it, texting and driving and not giving a care of the world what's in front of them. Not to mention, you and I have stopped over 75 people doing it and more to follow. Well, whoever the matter did this won't get away. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Isabella, Sean, Ashley, John, CJ, and Matt are waiting. Just as Angela and Vince came to where they are, and they all saw them. How's my sister? She's still in surgery. What happened? Someone run down Helen's car and took off like a coward. I saw the whole thing, and as Robbie came to where they are, and they all saw. And as CJ went to where Robbie is. Did you get the license? We have to tell our parents. They're kind of busy at the moment. Already sent the picture to the police. Hopefully they catch the bastard who did this. That means our parents must know who it is. By the way, you never told us who tried to kill your wife. An old friend from boarding school in England. Do you have his picture? Yeah, I do. And as Robbie got his iPhone out and pulled up the picture. And as he went and gave it to John. And he saw who it is. Oh my god. I don't believe this. Meanwhile, in the front area, Emily, Julie, and Wilma came in and went towards Martha, who's waiting for them. So, how are we gonna do this? Just follow my lead. Do they suspect? No. Which is why this is the perfect time to strike. And as Emily, Wilma, Julian, and Martha all turn and begin walking down the hallway. Meanwhile, in the taping file room, Lucas, Rex, and Elizabeth are talking. Now, to rid the evidence, and as Lucas got his lighter, it lit it to this. And as he went and put it in the trash, just as Elizabeth came and opened a bottle of water and put water to put the fire out. We can't leave this in here, of course we're not. And as Elizabeth got the burnt bag, and she placed it in another bag and tied up and placed in her purse. Alright, I've already logged in the hospital system this morning and managed to raise any additional backup. Good. Now let's get out of here. And as they turn and head out. With Lucas being the last one and as he closed the door. Going somewhere? And as Emily, Julian, Wilma, and Martha came to where they are. And they all saw them. Seeing somebody's reign's about to end and as the officers also came to where they are. Is that so, Martha? You really think you have us caught? Then you're more naive than you ever think. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya and Karen Lee Susan are talking. Thank you. I'm so glad to have somebody on my side. Of course I'm on your side, girl. You know that. So, what's going on? Well, my son's got arrested for drug possession charge. Wow. I never knew he did drugs. That's because he didn't. Somebody clearly set him up, and I think I know who it is. And as Adam came and knocked on the door. And as Taya and Susan turned and saw him. Adam, what's going on? You need it in my sister's room. Don't worry. I'll be fine. And as Taya went with Adam, And as Susan turned and saw the photo swipe ID on Taya's desk, and as she has a flashback of her and Linda talking, Taya would be the first victim. Now, listen closely. She made a verbal threat to Vanessa with Matt being as a witness. You want me to see if it happens? Yes. Just be creative in whatever you try to do. And as the flashback ends, with Susan holding Taya's swipe ID. Time to get to work on bringing a new destiny to Los Angeles. And as Susan turned and went and headed out Taya's office. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment, outside Carl and Olivia's apartment in the hallway, Carl stepped out and closed the door. And as he faced Harold, start talking. From what I gathered so far, it seems your wife hasn't been faithful to you. What do you mean by that? I saw her leaving the school grounds with that ex-boyfriend of hers, Patrick Collins. You really think I'm dumb, do you? I'm fully aware of what's happening between the two of them. Okay, more importantly, Wilma arranged a hotel for them. Why do I even pay you for the matter? You have no use for information on me at all. Actually, I do. Check your phone. And as Carl got his iPhone out and opened it and saw a text, and as he opened and read, all you need to know about Patrick's mom's history with her latest daughter. Perhaps I underestimate you after all. Meanwhile, at the Grand Plaza Hotel in the suite, Olivia and Patrick are talking. What's that? After tonight, we have to remain broken up. Why should I stay married for the matter? Because I have a plan, and it has to work as long as you're his wife. Okay, I trust you. And as they begin kissing each other, and pull back. No matter what happens, you and I will be a team to the end. Thank you. And as they continue making out, and as Olivia led Patrick to the bed, but Patrick stopped her. What's wrong? You're married. If you don't shut up and start making love to me, I might change my mind for the matter. Okay, you don't have to tell me twice. And as they continue to make out, and as Olivia got Patrick on the bed, and as he pulled off his shirt, and as she did the same thing, and as Olivia got on top of Patrick and began to make sweet love towards him. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Joseph and Daniel are talking. Despite what your mom did to everybody, at the end of the day, she's still your mom. Family means everything. Yeah, she will always be my mom. And my dad doesn't really seem to give a damn at all what happens to her. Anyways, are you still planning to visit her? On Mother's Day? How can I? She's already banned me for the matter. And as suddenly, Joseph, it's played with a vision, with him choking. And as he collapsed in the living room, which happens to be his house. And as the vision ends, shocking Joseph to his core. And as Daniel sensed some wrong, Joseph, dude, you okay? Yeah, look, I hope things work out for you. And as Joseph turned and headed to the back, just as Meredith came to where Daniel is, and he saw her. How long are you listening? Enough to know how much you care about your mom. I kind of find that sexy in a man, and I like that, you know. Do you really? Of course. You want to go to the promenade for lunch? Sure. In fact, I'm starving to death. Then let's go. And as Meredith and Daniel turned and went, I left the pub, holding hands. Meanwhile, at the site of the accident, Claire and Greg are talking, while they still watching the forensics securing the area. Alright, according to the photo, our suspect looked like this person who shot Jacob back a few months ago. You think there's a pattern? All the more reasons to find out. And as Claire's Android phone rings, and she got it and saw who it is and answered it. Hello? Yeah, we're on our way. And as Claire hung up, what is it? Got a situation at the hospital. Maybe it could be the person we've been looking for. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Sean, Matt, Ashley, John, Robbie, Isabella, Angela, Vince, and CJ are talking. Do you know him? Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, and as CJ came to where he is and saw the picture, and is surprised. That's not Chad. You thought he was? Yes. Him and I got into a fight at the school because he think I set him up for Raphael's murder. Well, it looks like Rex Underwood who beat Chad to it. Unless Chad didn't do it. I've seen that guy before and I don't trust him at all. He took off so fast and almost he didn't want to be seen for the matter. Well, that's too damn bad for him because it's about to change. And his CG turned and walk away while Sean followed and went and blocked him. Dude, get out of my way! That buster's getting away, he won't get too far. Trust me, I'm certain he'll slip up real soon. Meanwhile, let's get to Isabella, who came to her father is. And John saw her. Dad, I know what you're thinking. You do? Of course I do. This Rex guy's getting paid for this, so don't go out doing anything foolish. And as Ashley came to where they are, you don't have to worry about that, Isabella. Your father's not gonna do anything without me putting him in this place, and I think he knows that. And I will do it indeed, so don't even try me, John. Meanwhile, on the other side, Martha, Emily, Wilma, Julian, and the officers are facing Elizabeth, Rex, and Lucas. Game over, Rex. How did you figure? Just because you latched sides is wrong. We knew you would come and try to rid of what you did. And you really think you get away with it? Of course. I should have figured you two goods would pull something like this. Yeah, they did. Rex Underwood, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of Jacob Hartley. And as Rex took his gun out and went and grabbed Martha as the officers threw out the weapons as well. Really? Is that your best effort? Yes, it is, Emily. And now, you and your friends has created something bigger than you anticipated. Wrong! And as Martha elbowed Rex through the drop, causing Elizabeth and Lucas come, but the officers grabbed. You are all going down, whether you like it or not. Meanwhile, in Helen's room, as Adam, Taya, and the other searchers finished their operation on Helen. Good work, everybody. Now you, June, you mind finishing this? Yes, Doctor. And as Taya and Adam went and left Helen's room. Thanks for that. You are a great doctor, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You mind joining me for lunch? Yeah, because I think there's something you should know. Meanwhile, in the hallway on the 10th floor, Karen's really Susan head to the supply closet. And she arrived and took out Taya's card and swiped it. And as Susan opened the door, and as she went in and closed the door, and as she went down the aisle, looking at various amounts of medicine, till she stumbled upon one. What do we have here? And as Susan saw the bottle of unacid poison, and as she got it, this should do the trick. Sorry, Taya. I'm afraid your career might be in trouble.